In this tutorial, I will show you how to log into your Media Directory subscription, as well as show you what a directory looks like and what information is included in the media directories. After ordering a Media Directory subscription, you'll receive a password. You will log in with your email address and password on our website at mymediadirectory.com. Once you log in, you will see a link to the directory to which you've subscribed. In this example, the customer has a subscription to just the Indiana Media Directory. But if you had a subscription to the Kentucky and Ohio Media Directories, also you would see those directories as well. In addition, you will see a link to a very handy and detailed city-county map of the state of Indiana, created by and only available through My Media Directory. You will also see a link to the My Media Directory user guide. This guide will most likely answer any questions you have about the Media Directory, as well as give you tips on how to get the most out of your Media Directory subscription. To access the directory, simply double-click on its name, select the box next to the directory, and then click Download. I am using Microsoft Office 2011 on an Apple computer for this demonstration. Depending on the version of Office that you have, your functions may slightly differ. Here's what you'll see when you open up the directory. First off, I want to point out that you can download a copy of the Media Directory as many times as you want during your subscription period. You can get an updated directory once a day, once a week, once a month, whatever your need is. So there's no reason to worry about editing the directory for your particular needs on one day, because you can download another copy of the directory the next time you need it. Since the directory is continually updated throughout your subscription period, you will want to download the latest version each time you want to access the media information. The entire download process takes just a minute. Another thing to point out is that by clicking on the zoom function, you can make the directory as large or small as you want to your liking. Now let's get to the directory. At the bottom of the screen, you will see 4 tabs: Publications, Radio, TV, and News Services. The Media Directory is divided into these 4 categories because each of these media types has different information included in the directory. They all have the same basic contact information, but as an example, newspapers have publication dates and circulation numbers, whereas radio stations have frequencies, wattages, and formats. Let's click on Publications. These include newspapers and specialty publications. The first column is Last Date Changes Made. This lets you know the last date that information within the media outlets listing was changed. Next, we list a mailing address and a street address because these aren't necessarily the same. You'll see the county and the primary city or area that the publication serves because it isn't always the city or town where the media outlet is located. Publication category tells you what type of publication it is. Local community, major news, business, and college campus are some examples. You'll see the telephone number, toll-free telephone number if there is one, and the phone number you should call for contacting the news department. We list a fax number for general business, for news, and for advertising if a media outlet has one. Next is the general or main email address, and then the email address for submitting a news release. The publication's website is listed next. You can click on the address and go directly to their website. Next, you'll see publication frequency and days of the week it's published, along with approximate circulation and whether or not it's a paid or free paper. Next is the publishing company name, followed by the list of key personnel and their email addresses at every publication. Scrolling down, we can see that there are 350 publications in the Indiana directory at this time. Now, let's click on Radio. You will find similar basic contact information as there is for publications. We also list the station's call letters and frequency. And scrolling over, you will find that we also list the wattage, the format, and if there are any network affiliations. And after listing all the key personnel for a radio station, you can also find out whether or not the station accepts PSAs, a contact email for the PSAs, and where there's a specific person in charge of PSAs, you'll see their name. You'll also find out if the station broadcasts local news. And scrolling down, we can see that currently there are 390 radio stations listed in the Indiana Media Directory. Now we'll go on to TV. The information categories for TV are very similar to radio. Clicking on TV and scrolling down, you can see that there are 52 stations in the Indiana Media Directory right now. We also list news services and the basic contact information and key personnel for all of those. Thanks for taking the time to learn about what's included in our media directories. You'll find even more information on our website at mymediadirectory.com. You might also want to watch our other tutorial, how to use a My Media Directory subscription to learn about sorting the data and creating contact and distribution lists.